I'm on a raw. Here it is. Yeah, I was about to say, what the ladies and gentlemen, down goes another one. Ladies and gentlemen, Predator has been dropped from the Optic roster. He has been dropped. Now, my initial thoughts is, who are they going to get? Never mind. I'm not thinking that because I know who they're going to get. I'm sure they're going to announce it here very soon. I'm sure they're going to announce it very, very soon. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Where does AG go now? Where does
Great
AG
question,
go?
Tom. Great question.
You know what I'm saying? Where does he go? What does he do? Now, I talked to AJ. I talked to him. There might be some potential options, and I feel like a lot of the options are kind of the ones that people are already thinking and already saying. But again, Ben,
Yeah.
I think people are going to be very shocked. Well, they might not be shocked, but has it been leaked about who they're picking up? Has it been leaked? Has there been any leaks about who they're picking up? Has there been any leaks about who they're picking up or no?
I mean, I fear you might have leaked it last night.
I didn't leak it last night.
I fear we had a long convo, and we were talking about it. Pat was talking about it in his legacy stream after you were live. I think there's a couple of options.
Wait, hold on, slow down. I didn't leak it last night. I didn't leak.
I don't know, Tom. That's not what the people are saying.
Chat, who leaked it? Chat, who leaked it? They're saying you leaked it. They're saying you and Pat leaked it. That's what they're saying. They're saying you and Pat leaked it. And that's really weird. Isn't it weird how Ben tried to blame me for leaking when he's the one who leaked it? You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't leak it. No, I didn't leak nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't leak nothing.
There's no way you're crashing at 8 a.m. No, I don't think it's out yet. I think here's the thing is that obviously AG is a submachine gun player. I don't think there's infinite choices of players at that role. My guess is they're not going to be buying someone out. I know there was a lot of like Real rumors, but I don't. From what I was checking overnight, I don't think that's legit.
Cap. That whole Real bullshit is cap. That shit's cap, brother. They're not getting Real, bro.
I think there's literally, I think the two best options for them are bring Kyler back or go get Johnny. Like that's really basically it. I mean, if anyone's got other ideas, like
bring Kyler back or go get Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's like Lurks or Standy, but I don't know if either of those fit kind of what they're trying to do.
Well,
someone said Envoy, brother. They're not getting Envoy either. Go ahead, Tom.
I know where Johnny's going, but it ain't the Optic. I know where he's going. It ain't the Optic, Benj. It ain't the Optic. You know what I'm saying? Johnny's going, but it ain't the Optic. You know what I'm saying? He's moving. He's on the move. Johnny's on the move. Johnny's on a fucking move. But he ain't going to Optic. That's not what I'm hearing. Greg Slade's coming in out with a 5, and I see Nameless. And fuck you, Nameless. Top 30. And fuck you, Nameless. Number 30, Nameless. This fucking guy, man. This fucking guy, Nameless.
No way you're so salty about that.
I'm just joking, Ben, you fucking moron. All right, listen. LAG, C9, Falcons. Where else can he go? Benj?
Boston, but nah, probably not. Miami, probably not.
He's not going to Miami. He's not going to fucking Miami. He can't speak Spanish. AG doesn't speak Spanish. I got a call that I'm pulling up. All right, Nameless. Sounds good, Nameless. Sounds good.
Well, Tom, it's an Optic tweet you might want to pull up.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Bum, bum, bum. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Optic Huke. He is back on the roster. They picked him up. They dropped him. They picked him up. They dropped him again, and they picked him up again. And ladies and gentlemen, they picked him up again. Ladies and gentlemen, they picked him up again. Ben, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't know how I feel about it. The only reason why I don't know how I feel about it, Ben, is because I feel like they're just recycling everything. They're just going through the cycle. They're just going through the same cycle of players and just rotating them around. And I don't think it's going to fix the problem. Like, I don't know if it'll fix the problem at hand, which is no teamwork, solo pushing, bad comms, Like, I don't know if all of this is going to, I don't know if this is going to fix it. Now, I will say, at least they were finding success with Huke when he was on a team online. They were finding some success, and they were winning some maps and winning some series. So hopefully, if you're an Optic fan, or if you're Optic Texas, you can start winning some maps and start winning some series again. Right? But in terms of, like, winning events and going to the moon and winning some chips, I just don't know. Like, I just don't know if they have it right now, because I don't know if they're gonna, I don't know if those problems that they had are gonna be fixed. Like, I really don't know. And I'll be honest with you, in the last series, I'm pretty sure Pred was the only one getting kills in the last series. I'm pretty sure he's, now, I don't know if he was making the right plays, but I don't think anybody was making the right plays. You know
Tom, I don't know if that matters when 5 people spun up on a P2 vault and none of them fucking rotate with 20 seconds left.
None of them rotate, exactly.
Five people. It's all 4 of them plus 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. That's the thing, Ben. None of them rotated. None of them. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just don't know if their problems are going to be fixed, bro. I don't know if they're going to be fixed, but obviously they're bringing Huke back. They're trying to switch it up. This is a new iteration of the roster because we haven't seen Skies play with Huke, and we haven't seen like the whole like Skies, Huke, Shotzi, Dashy combo. But it's interesting. But it's definitely interesting. And I know I know Huke is in 8s every night. I know Skies is in 8s every night. Ben, I mean, these players who are grinding and who are playing 8s every night are the ones who are constantly getting picked up. You got to think here, Ben. You got to think.
What am I thinking about?
Well, I'm thinking that players that put in the extra work and put in the extra time are usually the ones who get picked up. I feel like playing 8s is like a factor here. I mean, I feel like it is, man. I feel like it is.
I think maybe, but okay, so I got a couple of thoughts about this move. One is, we just GG reverted what we did like a month and a half ago. It is what it is. Like, you can't change the past. Second, I agree with you. Like, watching Optic play right now, I was watching JP stream yesterday. It's not like these guys can't shoot straight. It's not like they can't finesse. It's not like we watch how, if you were watching like the last couple of days of the tournament, and Anson and Chat can probably back me up on this too. You notice how good players at the top level now are at, like, I don't know, I guess I call it like dancing, like just staying alive, shimmying, Tom, like using cover, using LOS, and like staying alive in these gunfights with Omni movement. Like, there is definitely like a lot of use and a lot of like stalling going on. This Optic team doesn't play together, and that's what this game requires. Like, you can't really spread the map, play for picks in a lot of situations. It'll play off each other. I don't know if adding Kyler and Skies really fixes that issue. I don't think it gets them to where Thieves and FaZe and Vancouver and Toronto are at. But I also don't think that Optic have a lot of like really good moves available to them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame them because I don't know what else players are going to add to this team that are going to like instantly improve them overnight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, I think they should have dipped into challengers. I think they should have dipped into challengers and took a risk. And I mean, bro, Johnny could have been a good risk for this team, but I just don't know. Because Johnny, last year, he kind of got thrown into like a shit scenario, I feel like. And then it just didn't last. Like, that was one of those situations where it was like, I don't know. Right? I feel like maybe Johnny or somebody in challengers. It could have been somebody. Now, somebody's saying, what the fuck are you on? Listen, Deja Vu, I don't think you watch challengers. I feel like a lot of people who would judge that take don't watch challengers. Like somebody said, bro said, oh, Johnny on Optic. Brother, I don't think you guys understand how good Johnny played this week. Johnny has been insane. He's been nuts. Let me ask you guys this, all right? If you guys had an opportunity to get Neptune right now, I'm talking to the Optic fans right now. If you had an opportunity to get Neptune right now, would you do it? Yes or no? If you had an opportunity to get Neptune right now, would you do it? Yes or no? Yes or no? If you could get Neptune right now, would you do it? Okay, yes. Some people are saying no, but I think they're just lying. Okay, Most people are saying yes. Okay, less than a month ago, you would not be saying yes. You'd be saying no. Right? You'd be saying, nah, Neptune sucks. Neptune, he played already for New York. It is that. Okay, and a lot of you guys are probably saying the same thing for old Johnny. Oh, he played whatever. He played for Vegas. He's ass. No, he's not. He's not ass. You put players in the right system, in the right environments with the right people, and they can shine, brother. They can shine. All right, first of all, Nick Newland, David a 5-bomb, Nick Newland. Johnny has been cooking. This guy's been cooking. Okay, I saw this guy. This guy was 40-8 in the Challengers Winners Final. This guy has been cooking, bro. You know what I mean? And it was a reason why he got picked up last year as well. Last year, he just got thrown into a fucking fire pit. You know, but this year, This year, Johnny could have went to a top 8 team and actually shine and actually does, and whatever. If you guys don't like Johnny, then go get somebody else, right? If people in the chat don't like Johnny, all right, oh, Johnny's like whatever, and you don't like Johnny. Okay, well, there's a lot of other players that can get, there's a lot of other players that they could get in challengers. There's a lot of other players. What about Afro? Bro cooked the whole event. I don't think Afro would mesh with this team. I don't like Afro for Optic. I can see Afro going to another team. I don't like Afro for Optic personally. I don't think he'd be a good fit for Optic.
Do you think Kyler is an improvement over Pred in this game? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know, because listen, we went down this road, okay? You either have Shotzi and Huke, who are all over the map running at you, right? And I honestly felt like when they had Huke, like there were times where there was some over pushing going on, right? And they were going too rogue. And then when they had AG, there was moments where I felt like they weren't going rogue enough. Or you know, I'll be honest with you, I don't think it really fucking matters. They need to rotate. You know what I mean? Like, brother, they gotta chow together in search. They gotta rotate in hard point. They gotta stack in controls. They gotta do the basics, bro. They gotta do the basic shit. If they can do that, then yes, I think they could be a good team. And I will say, based on from what I've seen from both iterations of teams, it did seem like they were meshing better with Huke. But it wasn't drastically better, Ben. You know what I mean?
It was also early in the year. You know what I'm saying? Like people barely knew how to play the fucking game.
It was also early in the year. So people also, I agree with that as well, Ben. I feel like as the year goes on, it gets more fundamentally sound, right? Like players and teams start to be a lot more fundamental, start to learn the game a lot more as it goes on. And you're not just going to be able to run around and bully teams because you're talented. You're going to have to bring that extra sauce to the table, right? Or you're not going to be able to get these W's on the board. You're just not. These teams are too good. They're too good, and they play together, and they're too on point. Nick Newland, what another fight. This guy, Nick Newland. This guy's an animal. Give it up for Nick Newland, guys. You know what I mean? But yes, that is a good point, Ben. That is a good point, because as the game goes on, it only gets harder. Right, and teams are only learning and getting better. So, shout out to my man Mario. He's here now, fixing the garage. Somebody crashed into my garage yesterday. My man Mario stopping by to fix it. It's my man Mario. But Benj, there's a lot more roster mania that's going down, and I'm waiting for the leaks. I'm waiting for the announcements. I knew this one was popping today.
That's why you got on earlier than you normally. You're never on this early.
I got on at 7:55 a.m. Okay, I rolled out of bed. I look like shit.
Usually you're sitting in bed, bro. Just fucking
look at me. Look at me, Benj. I look like shit. Look at me. Okay. I'll be honest with you, and people are saying it's Pred versus the free agent. Now, I don't know what's going on with Pred in his contract, but I do know Pred is still looking to play, and Pred is still looking to join some other teams here. I mean, Pred wants to play. He wants to play. Now, I'll ask you, Ben, but I'll ask the chat, where do you guys want to see Pred go? Moon's Design coming in out of 5.
I think AG's best destination. So I think AG's best destination, just some pure chem, is probably like whatever he's saying. Thieves is not a realistic option. Everybody take Thieves, remove that from a potential list. Thieves is not going to make a roster change. They don't have a skill issue. They don't have a slang issue. They need to show up and play their game on Thursdays and Sundays. I don't know what the fuck's going on
right here. These are the options.
Yeah, okay, these are not a realistic choice.
LAG, C9, Falcons. I think those are the options right now. I think those are AG's options. I think that's kind of what he's working with. Maybe Boston Breach. Maybe. I
would say put Carolina in there just because I don't think Ken's on that roster just yet. So I would just toss Carolina on there.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of things about that Carolina roster, right? Because that whole Kenny thing got leaked. Listen, I'm hearing behind the scenes that might not go through. I'm hearing
that. It's what we warn people about, Tom. It's shit's happening in real time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Shit's happening in real time, bro. People get mad at me on chat to see Len. You're putting cold water, saying be careful. You're being a 40-year-old fucking idiot. Like,
who said
trust
that?
me. Like,
who called you a 40-year-old idiot? Was it me?
People. No, you didn't say that. You never said that.
Okay, absolutely. Because I was gonna say, I thought you were saying we were saying that. Or are you saying?
No, I'm just saying people say it, but like, you know, this stuff, like, teams just got back. There's stuff's happening in real time. And I think in that Carolina thing, I don't think there's alignment. I would add Boston to the list just at the bottom, just because they could use a pack-a-punch situation there. But I don't see that as like a super realistic option.
I don't think he's going to Boston.
And I would add Rokkr to the list too. I mean, I would just add all the teams that are making changes because I don't think any of them are 100% locked in. But I think that the top 3 are the most realistic.
Okay, and you also got to think Okay, from me, Falcons are paying twice as much.
You think so?
As much money. That's the only. They're not getting anybody if they don't.
You know for a fact though.
No, that's just me being That's just me being investigator time. I know for a fact Falcons is not getting a single top player unless they pay a shit ton of money, right? So the Falcons, if they do end up building a team, everybody's gonna go to these other teams first before they go to the Falcons, unless they give somebody the keys and give them a shit ton of money. This is the only way.
Can I say this about AG? Can I say this about AG?
Yep, go ahead.
I think AG is a talented player. And I think his reflection coming out of this situation, because I don't think he's getting dropped moving this team from not being able to shoot straight. I think he's got to figure out how he can adjust his play style to be better in more structured systems. Like where he's excelled, think of like the Seattle years, where he's excelled is like when the game is formed around him. And he can kind of thrive in that chaos. So like coming in late. Yeah, being like in a closer role, you know what I'm saying? Like AG playing that like closer play styles, what they call it in like CS. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming in late, he's getting 2 or 3, he's winning those team control situations. I think for him, if he still wants to play that way, like he needs to evolve into what Paco's done, where he's got to be a lot more vocal, he's got to call his shots. Like he's got to be in a situation where he's playing more with his team and allowing his team to set up
gamer, Uncle Rich.
He wants to make.
Give
like
it up for Uncle Rich,
you know what I'm saying? Like I think you can play that way. That's the way Paco does with Thieves. I don't know if you listen to their comms, but it goes both ways with them. You know what I'm saying? He being vocal, starting to step in that leadership role and be that guy. I think he can excel in the league. So I like the C9 move for him because I think they could definitely use that in that play. But that's something that he's got to reflect upon this move, to be honest. And people saying AG just won a chip last year. Yeah, I'm not saying that he sucks. That's not what I'm fucking saying. What I'm saying is that like the only reason I can see why he got dropped off his team, unless there's some behind the scenes shit we don't know about, is that when you watch him play, like he is not playing within the system of how this game needs to play. And that has been, you know, at times a criticism we had last year on him. There's a criticism we had when he was on Seattle. You know what I'm saying? That he's the type of player that tries to set up his team for him to make a play.
Could you say that about the whole Optic team, though? That they're not playing in a system right now?
Yes, but I think his play style in particular, the way that he likes to play, like he's trying to play off the information he gets from other players and step in.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with the whole like
he's not a push frontline type shit.
Like I don't disagree with the whole like play style thing. Like I definitely don't disagree with that. But I feel like a lot of it is just like team chemistry and like playing off each other. Like I feel like this game too is a lot of situationals, like a lot of situations, like being able to like adapt. Right. And a lot of that comes from comms, like teamwork, like, you know, playing off each other, trading, right? Knowing when to play fast, knowing when to play slow. Like everybody needs to be on the same page of what the objective is on the map. Right. So you need to know on the map, like what we need control of, what we need to push when we get the kills, right? Like, what we need to focus on rotation, how we should be set up on rotation. How do we break this hill? How do we break this P1? How do we break this P2? How do we break this P3? How do we break this P4? Everything. What happened? Everything, right, needs to be calculated, and it seemed like Optic had no calculations. That's why I worry that they're recycling their same roster. They had Huke already. Why did they get rid of Huke?
I think this Optic team has put themselves in a bind because I don't know how you can address this stuff in a way that's going to satisfy now like the public answers on this. So I don't know. It's very weird.
It's just weird to me because it's like, why get rid of Huke in the first place? Why? There had to have been a reasoning to it. But now they're bringing him back. Maybe they knew that they made a mistake, which I think originally we all thought they made a mistake when they got rid of Huke, right? I think we were all kind of thrown back by it because we just didn't expect it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's just, I don't really know what they're gonna do here. It seems to me like this team is solidified. Like this is the team. It's Skies, Dashy, Huke, and Shotzi. And Ronnie tweet. Is there actually a Ronnie? I saw one Ronnie tweet. I don't know if that's true or not, but what's going on, man? I need Ronnie to start leaking. I know he knows everything. I know he knows everything, bro. I know he knows something. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot more happening, and I know what it is, and I know these leakers know because they told me. So I'm surprised they haven't leaked.
You're leaking, Tom?
No, Ronnie, I was talking yesterday on stream about how I know. And then Ronnie said, I know too. And I said, oh, do you? And then he DM'd me all the roster. He DM'd me all
you're talking to leakers? You're leaking the leakers, Tom?
Okay. Ben, can you shut the fuck up? Can you shut the fuck up for once? Can you just shut the fuck up? Okay, Ronnie was in a chat yesterday. He was in a chat.
I know. You don't need to repeat yourself.
And he was telling me all the leaks. He was telling them to me, so I knew that he knew because I didn't say nothing to him. He was just DMing me all the leaks, saying, "Do I have them all?" And I was like, "No, you're missing one." Because yesterday he was missing a big one. The one that he was missing yesterday was this one right here. I knew yesterday that Huke was going to Optic. I knew yesterday, the whole stream. I knew this has been a thing. Huke to Optic has been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Swear and everything. This has been a thing since yesterday. Okay, I don't know why people are saying cap. It's been a thing since.
No, this move's actually honestly been rumored since the weekend. To be honest,
no, I didn't know. I knew it wasn't a. It was a done deal yesterday. I already knew. I already fucking knew. I talked to AG last night. I talked to him last night after my internet went down. I was talking to AJ.
Does he want to come on and talk about it or no?
No, I let AG, do his thing, bro. He's got to figure out what he's got to do next. You know what I mean? He's got to figure out what he wants. AG wants to play. He wants to compete. AG's ready. You know what I mean? He's ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
I think C9. So who would you drop on C9 for him? Like, let's go through the teams.
I don't know if C9's gonna make a change. I don't know. Listen, if people are gonna pull the whole Dylan card, if you do get rid of Dylan, then you're gonna have to start moving some roles around, unless AG goes and replaces a sub player there. Right? But I just don't know if C9's actually going to want to do that because I feel like C9 has found some success. So I don't know if they're going to want to change their roster up. Now, have they found a lot of success? No, not really. But, they found more success than some other teams.
Well, I will say this about C9. Like, I like how they played through most of this stage. But I don't know if you know this stat. They've won one hard point on LAN all year. They're 1-7 in the game mode on
That's
LAN.
not good. That's not good.
And mind you, like the teams that they had a very hard draw at this major. They played Toronto, FaZe, and Thieves. So that's three of the top four teams. Mm-hmm. And then they weren't winning these hard points against Boston or Rokkr either during Major 1 for what it's worth. So like, I would say this for C9. It's like what I think being online is great. And it will get them to qualify for champs. But what's their actual fucking goal? Like, if they want to win events, I do think AG might be the player to step in. So the question is, is Dylan leaving and then Mac stepping into an AR? Or are you replacing Mac and keeping Dylan? Like, that, I think, is the two moves. You're not dropping Dante. They definitely should not be dropping Kremp. They should definitely not be dropping Kyle Kremp, for sure.
They're not dropping Kremp. They're not dropping
that guy's definitely been frying
Kremp, Dante, you're not dropping those guys. Kremp is the best player on C9. He's just not getting dropped. If anything, they're going to either replace Mac for Pred, just do a one-on-one, whatever, or they're going to move Mac to a flex, replace Dylan, and put him in there. But I just don't see C9 doing that. I don't... Like they might do that, right? I think people were thinking that's the obvious answer, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think C9 wants to make a change. I think they want to keep their team together. I could be wrong. That's just my feeling. My feeling thinks that they're probably gonna keep it together just because I know how those guys are, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. For Minnesota Rokkr, I think we can remove them off this list because I think the only change Rokkr is making is RCDs. Right, RC's for Paul, I think is the only thing going on there. I think that's the only thing going on from what I'm hearing. I think it's the only thing going on, unless you heard something else. No,
I'll just put it on just so we can theorycraft it. I think Alec.
Boston's not changing. From what I'm hearing, Boston not changing. Here, I'll write it down so you guys can see it. Boston.
I would caution Tom that like. Once people found out that AG is on the market, it may shuffle a few things because he's a big enough talent. Yeah, that it could like people can switch up on their plans. I don't think Rokkr would be a great fit for him, nor do I think of the options that'll be the one he chooses. And Boston would be like who you dropping like Purge for him.
I don't think Boston's changing, but I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't think Boston's changing either. To be honest.
A second, the guy's fixing the garage. Apparently, that guy Mario fixed the garage in 2 minutes. That whole garage is all fucked up, and he fixed it in 2 minutes. So I called Mario. He's a good guy. Miami. People are saying Miami repost. Miami, what's going on? Miami repost. What the fuck happened? You know what I mean? Okay, so the whole Carolina thing, I don't know if that's going through. I heard that whole Kenny thing, because of a money contract issue, might not go through. That's what I'm hearing. Because of a money contract thing, it might not happen. How do you feel about Kenny going over to Carolina? Do you like that, Ben?
Okay, so here's my Kenny Carolina thing. I don't know. It solves one issue, which is I love Reese, but like I don't think Reese has played good enough that his spot isn't just kind of in question. I think in particular the game mode that he has really struggled in is search because of the role that they're putting him in. I just think if he was in more of a traditional role that would fit his style, like he'd play better. But they're putting him in a tough spot where he's got to like kind of be the rotator anchor player, and it's not easy in his position. I think Ken could play that role, assuming that Ken is confident and like can step in that role and drop at least a 0.95 consisto.
Sam said Reese is better than Gwyn and Austin.
Well, that's where I'm going with that, Sam, because I agree with Sam. The problem is this doesn't fix the main issue, which is like Gwyn is the guy who's dropping to Sam's point 35 online, but he's going to LAN and like
getting pooed on. He's getting
so
pooed on.
How does this move the needle on that?
I mean, listen, bro, we've all talked about Gwyn. Gwyn is obviously a phenomenal player, but he needs to start performing on LAN. He has to. He needs to go to LAN and perform, bro. It's not like one of those things like brother, he can't drop 40s online and then go to LAN and not do what he does. And we don't need him to drop 40s on. I mean, it would be great if he could drop 40s on LAN too, but I mean, we need him just making plays and being an impact. We need him to be an impact on LAN, right? And listen, I see a lot of people coming in. Don't troll me. I see Miami tweet, Illy tweet. Don't troll me, guys. Are you guys being serious? So I think that's their biggest problem, Ben. I think that's their biggest problem. You know what I mean? Is like getting Gwyn to perform on LAN, and I'm not too sure what that is. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna get the most out of Gwyn on LAN. I feel like they gotta talk to him and be like, you know, what's going on, right? Like how is this? Like what's happening, right? Like what the fuck is happening? Like what is causing this? Does he have the yips? Is he getting nervous? Is there something wrong with the monitor they're using on stage, or is there something wrong with the chair or something? Like what is it? Just he's, you know what I mean? Or is there nothing and it's just like he just, you know what I mean? Like is there just fucking nothing?
If I had to speculate, Tom, he's a young kid, and I just think that he needs help in, you know, like what is he doing different? A lot of times, because I'm your former player, comes on this. What are you doing in your routine and mental preparation for matches that's different for that LAN environment that is online? Because one thing a lot of veterans will say that kind of helps is like if you start to unify your prep process for both online and LAN, then you don't feel that pressure. You don't feel that anxiety. You don't feel that negative emotion much when you get there and you've got that trust in your team. You got that trust in your prep work. And it just feels like you're sitting in your bedroom and you're just kind of rolling. So like there's sort of, I think it's just the mental prep, like the mental tool side, which I think if you're willing to buy in, like you're saying that's fixable with him over time, you know? I don't know how you feel about that, obviously.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't listen to a word you just said because can you say it again? Because I was reading something.
I'm saying I think his issue is just the mental side of things. Like how does he change his approach to match what he's doing online to what he's doing on LAN? Like what does he do to make sure?
I don't know. I have no idea. I gotta talk to him or something, bro, because I don't know what it is. You know, because bro, it's not like it's been one event. Like it's been multiple events. It's been multiple fucking events. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand. As Scump is on, I don't think Scump is gonna say much. I don't think you think he's gonna say much? I don't think Scump is gonna really say much. I mean, we could tune in and see if he says anything. You know what I mean? We could tune in, see if he says anything. But I don't think he's gonna say much, to be honest with you. And we still got 3 minutes there. We still got 3 minutes. He's about to come up, but yeah, I don't think it might be a mental thing. Somebody said that Gwyn won Challengers Champs on LAN, so clearly the guy can win on LAN. It's just can he do it on the big stage in the CDL against the best teams in the world, right? That's what we're waiting to see from Gwyn. And I'll be honest with you, right? I wouldn't get rid of Gwyn. I wouldn't. I would keep Gwyn. I think Gwyn is nasty. I would not keep him. I believe in Gwyn. I want to make that clear. I believe in him, right? Like I think Gwyn should keep playing. I think he should keep playing. I think they should keep him on a team because his upside is crazy. Like he's got crazy potential, right? So I would definitely 100% keep him. But I mean, we just need more out of him on land, and I don't know what to do to get that out of him, but I feel like that should be the focus, bro. I feel like that should be the focus. People are saying Gwyn is their franchise player. He might be. He might be their franchise.
Ooh, I would say this though.
Or TJ.
Let me make this point about Optic. Optic's in a situation right now, depending on how the season goes. I don't think Ant's leaving. This whole like psycho thing in the community that Ant's gonna dip after the season. Ant's fucking going nowhere for a number of reasons we can get into later. So I think it's Ant and Brand. At worst, Ant and Brand looking for two.
I saw a clip of some diehard Optic fans saying that Shotzi's contract is up at the end of this year. Is that
doesn't
true?
Matter. Doesn't matter. If is or isn't, he's not going anywhere. It doesn't matter. Optic will pay him whatever he wants, give him whatever he wants to stay.
What if Falcons give him $5 million over 3 years?
I think Hector will find a way to give him $5 million over 3 years.
Nah, there's no way, bro. You think they're just gonna pay him millions?
I don't think you realize the catastrophic series of events that happen the other way if Ant leaves to their team. Like Optic, the way that the talent is spread out now in the CDL, the fact that Thieves and FaZe are probably not making a change for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And Optic with their, this window with this team having closed, I just think the circumstances and the moves, like Falcons, for example, if they're paying Ant that much money, they're also signing 3 other players to real money. There can't be 4 super teams. So Optic is going to go down this route where like they're going to be sort of a mid-pack team. I just don't think that's acceptable to the org.
I'm just saying.
I think they're going to want to be a competitive championship team, and whatever Ant wants, they're going to give them.
Ben, what if there's a situation where Falcons want to build a roster of Hydra, Shotzi, fucking Scrap, right? And the Falcons start making moves for some of these big time players to start dropping bags. They start dropping serious bags, serious cash.
Okay. So the way that they have moved in the market is it's not like they're buying hella people off orgs for insane money. They've been very smart to an extent. And there's an AG tweet if you want to pull it up. They've been pretty smart to an extent about picking off players that are free agents or coming down on the end of their contracts to kind of build these teams, or buying like full squads that are hitting the market. So I don't see that happening. I don't see Thieves selling. I think Falcons, or what I would do if I were Falcons, the thing I would do is Optic. The key quality players that are on C9, Minnesota, Toronto, Vancouver, like these really good mid-pack teams, your Kremps, your Joe Deceives, your O4s, your Abuzas, your Neptunes. Like you can build a really good squad with these players. Mm-hmm. Those are the next up players that will go compete with the LA Thieves and the FaZes of the world. Because I think there's a really good chance for Optic where it's, Ant and Brandon looking for 2 next year.
Listen, all I'm saying is don't be surprised if Falcon starts dropping fucking bags and tries building the best team in the world. Don't be surprised.
Do you have intel on that?
No, yes, other esports. Go look at what they're doing in CS. Go look at what they're doing in fucking
Rocket
League.
But they haven't made a super team in CS yet.
I'm just saying they're spending money, bro. Didn't they just sign Nico?
I know.
They just signed Nico like a few months ago.
And I've been watching Falcons play, and they're not that good.
Okay, yes, but whether they are not that good. I think they're disappointed. They're like underperforming right now. But I'm just saying they already made the moves. But they're spending a shit ton of money.
If they were making a super team, where they would have gotten fucking Monacy as well.
They got money dripping out of their balls. They got money dripping out of their balls.
They would have gotten Monacy as well on that team.
They got money dripping out of their balls.
They got money. Listen. Just because they have money doesn't mean that they can get the tier 1 options that they want.
Money talks, Benj.
No, but Tom, you're missing the point.
I think you are. I think you're missing the point.
No, you're missing. You're
missing the point.
Guys, FaZe and Thieves are not selling players to Falcons and Optic. Those players are not going anywhere. Toronto, I think, is definitely a possibility after last season with the fucking situation.
What do you mean FaZe and Thieves are not selling players up? What are you talking about? Like, what are you on about?
Those players, you're talking about Falcons signing Hydra and fucking like Scrap. Like, that's not happening.
Brother, I'm talking about when these players' contracts are up. Right, their contract is over with. Their contract is done.
None of the players, I think, on FaZe or Thieves are in a position where their contracts will be up next year.
I'm not talking about FaZe right now. I'm not talking about FaZe.
You're talking about Ant?
Yes, because I told you I heard a Super Optic fan say that Ant's contract is up at the end of the year. That's what I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna instantly resign. Hector will not let Shotzi go anywhere to a rival team in the CDL. It's just not. I'm just telling you, it's just not gonna happen,
bro.
It's just not gonna fucking happen.
And I'm telling you, bro, that the Falcons, I guarantee, I'm pretty confident that I can see the Falcons Clip this. I can see the Falcons signing superstar players. I can.
The holy war that will happen. The holy war that will happen.
It could be this year. It could be next year. It could be 2 years from now. I think there might be a period of time where the Falcons are like, we're tired of this shit. Let's play. Let's fucking play. And they drop a nuke on the table and bring out the briefcase. They slam it on the table and it brings some crazy shit. They do some crazy shit, bro. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it might happen. It might happen. And if it happens, I want us to remember this day. Okay? Clip it. Clip this shit. Scump is on.
Tom, I don't think I just know what that happened.
He's not gonna say no. He's gonna be like, they should have brought Scump back in. They should have put Scump back in. They should have just got Scump, thrown him back in, called it a day. You know what I'm saying? Put him back in there. Done deal. You know what I'm saying? They should have put in the king, and he could have been a flex. But get him on the call, bro. Seth is not joining the call to talk roster mania about Optic. He's not doing that, bro. He's not doing that.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He's not doing that, chat. All I'm saying is, Ben, is don't be surprised, brother. Don't be surprised if Falcons start making
I just think the play, I don't listen from what I have seen from Optic over the years, and Ant, I don't think that he is going to leave, and I sure as fuck don't think Hector is going to let him go to Falcons or Thieves or any one of these teams. The holy war that would ensue down that path, I don't see happening. He's the franchise, bro. They will give that guy whatever he wants to stay in the situation. He is the future of what they want to do, both as a competitive team, because I think it's disgusting as a player, and I think also from the content perspective as well. Like, it is so important to their brand moving forward. Like, I think whatever he wants, he'll get, and I think rightfully deserves it.
Okay, what's Scump saying? Let's tune in.
Guys, you're the kicker.
What's the what are the confirmed stuff? It's the Optic shit, and that's it, right?
As far as 100% confirmed,
it's just the Optic stuff.
Only the Optic stuff.
Okay.
Only. Even though there are a lot of rumors being thrown out right now, I think right now we have RCD's a Rokkr.
Yeah, and then Ken to Ravens.
And then Ken to Ravens, which I heard last night.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah, which I'm hearing that
there's some bullshit, like political shit going on, right?
It's something to do with the money and the contract.
Yeah.
Like, there's just the transfer's not as smooth as they planned, and I just don't think it's gonna happen anymore. Which is interesting because now if you're Carolina, right, Reese already knows now that they were trying to replace him, right?
Yeah, which by the way, I'm about to go to bat for my boy Reese. Fucking insane.
Yeah, because Reese has been playing well. It's not like Reese has been playing bad.
He's their second best player when it matters.
Yeah, 100%. And he's turned up on land. So I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what Carolina's doing over there. Like, I don't know what their thought process is. Or what's going on, unless they're kind of reading it to scrims. But, I mean, I like to look at what happens on land, right? Like, when it matters, right?
Exactly.
And Vivid's been good. So, I mean, I'm sure that threw Vivid off. And I'm sure the rumors is only going to make things worse over there. I mean, seeing a rumor of yourself potentially getting dropped, like if you're Reese, is probably not a good taste in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, you probably don't want to read that shit. Hey, Drizzy, give it a 5, Drizzy. Appreciate everybody coming in.
Man. Like,
and Rizzy spamming here.
It's weird because obviously, Ken's my fucking guy, and I want him to be in the league, and I want him to play. But I feel like for Reese, he just never gets the fair shake of a team. Like, he can't finish a fucking season.
Yeah.
And it's like, can't. And obviously there have been times where he hasn't been good, and I'm not going to say that he hasn't deserved to be dropped in the past, because he has, but if he gets dropped this year, and with what happened to him on Rokkr last year, he is getting fucking hoed, period. That Rokkr roster change, I'll take it to the grave, is one of the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From last year. And this year, bro, like I'm a big fan of the Ravens team. I've been talking them up since preseason. And the fact that they show up to an event and Tej is their best player and Reese is their second performing player when it matters on local area network, and he's the one that gets the chop, is insane to me. And I get it. You're not going to drop Austin because he's probably the heart of the team, and Gwyn, who's just absurdly talented, and you have faith to figure it out. So I get the odd man out situation that Reese is put into, but the situation is just fucked because it always happens to him.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for him. I wonder what it is too. I mean, granted, he's probably on the team now still. If they can't get Kenny, unless they're trying to get a replacement there.
I don't think it's 100% not happening. I just think it's like there's a lot more like resistance to the Ken thing than like people originally thought.
Yeah.
From what happened, like 48 hours ago or so, from what I heard.
Yeah. I can see. Do you see Cloud9 making a change? Do you see them going for AG?
I think if they get AG, it's going to be a mistake. I don't know if that's a hot take or not.
Yeah, I was telling my chat, I was like, they could potentially go for AG, but then at the same time, like C9 hasn't looked all that bad. I think the biggest concern with C9 is they haven't won a hardpoint. They can't win hardpoint. I think Ben was telling me the stats in our hardpoint, and it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't know. And if that was the case, do they bring in it? Because you're not getting rid of Crimp and you're not getting rid of Dante, right? Let's just like be honest. Right? Let's be realistic.
And Mac had a good event. Like he had a shitty like end of stage 2 online, but he had a good event.
Right. So you're either moving Mac, you're either taking Mac out for AG and just doing a sub on sub swap, or you're getting rid of Dylan, moving Mac to an AR, right? Like a flex, and then bringing in AG. But I just don't know if C9 will do that. Like I don't know if I can see them doing that.
See, I'm about to pull some Fugues player shit right here, but this is just my point of view on it. Is like I feel like C9 plays the game the right way, and I like when I watch them and I watch their arrows, I like the shit that they're doing. And this is no knock to AG, but he did not look good on Optic for that second stint. Yeah. Like his arrow wasn't great. Their team chemistry and like that camp was just broken. So I feel like if you bring AG in, it shakes up the dynamic of the team a lot. And I'm not saying that it couldn't work because AG is obviously super talented, but I feel like it would kind of set them back. Like it would regress the team to a point from like that huge major improvement that we saw C9 have from major 1 to 2. I feel like it would set them back a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it couldn't work because it could, because AG is fucking a phenomenal player and he's really talented. But I don't know. I just really like the way the C9 plays.
Yeah,
it could. I mean, again, it could work. It could.
I know AG does get along with Lamar and those guys. I mean, it's the Seattle squad.
For sure.
It's the Seattle squad. So, maybe AG would feel more comfortable there. But I mean, I couldn't agree more like with the whole AG take. But I will say it wasn't all on AG. I feel like the whole roster, like they all were making such bad plays. So it's like I just feel like the whole dynamic of Optic was just completely chalked. Right, and that's why I don't know if recycling players, Sam, because I never really asked you. What do you think about Huke coming back in? Because I feel like they're just going through this cycle, right? Like, I don't know. I really don't know if this is going to help them. Like, Seth was even saying it. Like, I think we're going to get better online, sure. But, like, when it comes to land, like, push comes to shove, like, are they going to be, like, a championship caliber team? Like, I don't know. I mean, I saw Huke drop 77 and 8s last night. It's 8.
He dropped 77 and 8s last night?
77, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's 8s.
Oh, my God.
But clearly his talent is insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he dropped 77.
Wait, what map was it?
I have no idea. It was EKA. I saw a screenshot.
It had to be like a 250, 249 vault or something.
Yeah, it had to have been something great. Chat, what map was it? It
had to be vault.
It was vault. Yeah, it was vault.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, it was vault.
That's fucking awesome. Hell
there's also a lot of changes that have not been leaked yet. I'm about to leak them myself because I don't know what's going on. And you know what I mean? I'm expecting Ronnie to start dropping some bombs. He hasn't dropped a fucking bomb. I might need to do it myself, but
I'm down to leak. You want to leak?
Yeah, I'm down. LAG's changing. They're pretty sure they're changing.
Yeah, LAG and Falcons are changing.
Yeah, and Falcons. LAG and Falcons are changing. I don't know what's going on with these guys, and I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Yeah. And when it comes to LAG, I don't know who they're gonna get. I'm sure AG could be somebody for them now, which I don't know. Didn't they say something about AG?
Gotaga said he doesn't want him on the org because of all of his like out of game shit.
Yeah, which I mean that could change, right? Like if they talk and
I mean, if it's a desperate situation, it absolutely could.
Yeah, so maybe there's a situation where but who did they get rid of? Lins?
Probably
because it's not the Bulldog. You're not dropping kids.
Yeah, you're not dropping kids. Yeah,
you're definitely not dropping a Bulldog, and you've already gone through the cycle of dropping your ARs.
Yeah,
right. So it's like. Rumor on the street is most likely Lins. It's most likely Lins who's going to be going, right? Yeah. So it's like if Lins goes, who do you get? Who do you throw in there? And
I mean,
let's say
based on
Pred, obviously, but I mean, besides for AG, besides for Pred,
based on Rafi's tweet, both of his fucking teams are going. So we haven't even started talking about any of those players other than Alec on Rokkr, right?
Yes. Oh,
He's
Johnny.
the only one. We haven't talked about Ojon, Eli, Brack. We haven't talked about his fellows team. Like they're acting like they cleaned my boy's house out. So,
bro, I actually think Johnny's really good. I think
he's
Johnny's
disgusting.
Really, yeah, I think he's good.
Very good.
I feel like a lot of people, like I even saw somebody in the chat and was like, Johnny's ass and this and that. I'm like, bro, like why do people think that? Like I don't understand
Johnny,
why they think that.
They think he's ass because he joined that fucking Vegas team last year.
Yeah, that team was
like
ass.
weren't that good. Yeah,
that team was fucking ass. And then
Johnny was good though. Johnny was like very good last year.
That's what I asked. That's when I asked my chat. I was like, chat, if you could get Neptune, right? I asked the Green Wallers, right? I asked the Optic fans, if you could get Neptune right now, would you do it? Yes or no? And they were all saying yes, except for a few people who were like, no. But most of the people were saying yes. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bomb. Everybody's spamming breaking point tweet. Look at that, Sam. We start threatening the leak and they start panicking.
And they do it themselves.
They do it themselves. They start leaking. Yeah, look. Here it is. Look at him squirm. Oh man,
Tom, we're so tough. We just command the room, man. We're so tough.
Sam and Tom are talking about. Yeah, let's post it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Johnny to the Los Angeles Guerrillas.
Yo, where's Ronnie at? I know he's in my stream. He said these fucking pricks.
These motherfuckers. Guys, yes.
Yeah, I know Ronnie's here somewhere.
This was the rumor. The rumor behind the scenes is Johnny going to the Los Angeles Guerrillas for Lids.
That's a W.
I think it's a W too.
There he is. Look, there he is, bro. Look at his Ronnie. Look at his
Is he
fucking
in there?
prick.
Is Ronnie in there?
He's in here, man. I'd do it.
That fucking guy. But yes, I think it's a W change. Johnny has proved himself time and time again in challengers. He fucking cooked this past weekend at Major 2. Bro, I've seen some crazy clips from Johnny, some crazy scoreboards. This guy was going fucking nuts. So kudos to him, right? You go back to challengers, you work your ass off after getting thrown into that Vegas dumpster fire. Right, you go back, you do what you got to do, and you're back in business here. And I think he's gonna work well with the Bulldog.
I think so too. I think anyone works well with Kiz.
Yeah, Kiz is just one of those players where like he makes it easier for you. You know what I mean? But I mean, and now it's like, where do you see Linz going anywhere?
No.
Yeah, I don't see Linz going anywhere.
I think Linz plays in challengers.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I think that they should make another change. I don't think Preston should be on the team. I don't know if you agree with me on that one or not. But.
So it's Looters, Preston, Johnny, and Kiz. Yeah, I mean,
I would have grabbed another mid AR if I'm LG.
I mean, listen. I love Preston. Okay, even though he didn't answer some of my text messages back in the day during some crucial moments in my life, but. Preston, he hasn't been playing well. He hasn't. I mean, I love Preston. He needs to turn up, Sam. He doesn't have a lot of time left, I feel like. I feel like he needs to start turning up, and he needs to start turning up now, or it's too late. Unless they
Breaking Point tweeted us. Is this what you wanted?
They tweeted us? They tweeted us? Yeah, absolutely. Those motherfuckers.
Hold on, I'm gonna hit him with a good boy.
But hit him with a good boy. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
I think my chat's saying fellow here could be good for sure. Honestly, Brack here might not be bad either. I know that having Brack and Lunars as an AR pair is like kind of weird, but I feel like they would just get a lot of kills, and that's better than getting none.
Yeah, I agree. I've been a big Brack
fellow
fan.
Would be good here
because I feel like with Brack. In challengers, he's always at the top of challengers. Like, you know what you're going to get out of Brack. Like, you'll know what you'll get from him. And he's also... Somebody said Brack and Lunars are slow as fuck. I mean, bro, Brack is slow, but I don't think he's as slow as people make him out to be. He's sped up his gameplay a lot from back in the day. He's not the same Brack from back in the day, bro.
That boy was slow as shit.
Yeah, he was. In Black Ops 4, he was hella slow. But he's a lot different now. I feel like his gameplay's a lot different.
He wasn't that bad. Was it MW2 when he was on Florida? I didn't really I played against him a lot. I didn't feel like he was like crazy slow.
What the fuck?
Was it Florida? It was Florida, right? MW2, that fellow team, him fellow Cap and who's their fourth? Oh, Vic. He wasn't bad. I think fellow would be good on LAG though. Fellow Lunars.
Fellow and Lunars.
Yeah, because obviously if Alex's gonna go to Rokkr, then
CDL
I think fellow to LAG
tweet.
would make sense.
CDL hater tweet. Here we go.
Oh yeah, fellow in them teams. I forgot about that.
What is this? Exclusive Bonnie Huke, known for sleeping with the same COD team in under 24 hours, is reportedly pregnant.
Oh my god, man.
Brother, what the fuck is that? What? Chad, don't ever tell me to look at this bullshit ever again, bro. Yeah, Chad, don't ever. Nah, I can't even look at it. I can't even fucking look at it. I can't even look at it. Bro, Chad, don't ever tell me to look at that shit ever again, bro. Don't ever do that again. Fuck it out. What's wrong with you people, man? What's wrong with you guys?
What is this?
Fuck it out. And why did Val say wood in the chat? Why did he say wood? What does that mean? What does that mean, Vals?
What does that mean,
What
Vals?
the fuck does that mean, Vals? You fucking asshole. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
But yes, rumor is Johnny to LAG. I like that one. Actually, let me see. Making changes, not leaked yet. I literally wrote down not leaked yet, but yeah, let me write that. Johnny 4 lanes. Absolutely. All right, so Kenny fell through for Carolina, I think. Johnny Lynch, Falcons, Sam, the Falcons. Now, I was telling Ben, Sam, that I can see the Falcons throwing fucking bags at some of the top NA players. I could.
You want to leak again?
I'm down to leak again. I mean, listen, I feel like I already did leak, but listen, guys, for those of you that didn't know, the Falcons got a lot of money. I don't know if you guys knew this. I don't know if you guys know
Falcons
this
are making moves.
Falcons are making moves. They're making fucking moves. Falcons are making moves. They're making moves. They're looking to throw some cash, and they're looking to fucking sign some players, bro. They're looking to sign. I've heard a lot of players being hinted towards the Falcons. Sam, I think we're under the interpretation here that they are looking to bring in NA players now. They're looking to bring in NA players, right? And who those players are gonna be, I don't know. Maybe I know a little bit, but I won't say that because I don't want to fucking blow up their whole parade.
Blow up their spot. Yeah.
They are looking at NA talent, and here's the thing. I don't know if they're gonna keep anybody on the former roster, but would you keep Exnid, Sam? Would you keep
Absolutely.
him? I would keep Exnid. I would keep Exnid. Yeah, I would keep him as well.
Listen, man, I know I meme the Falcons a lot. We all do. We all think they're shit. I think Exnid is a actual good Call of Duty player.
He is really good.
I like his arrow, and he fucking grinds.
Yep, that's what you
want.
want.
That guy actually plays the toy, and I love it. I'm a fan of Exnid. I think he's earned his stay.
Mm-hmm. I have also heard that some of the players on that team do not grind, do not play the game.
Well, I've heard that that's like weird. Like they like aren't like great in English. Like they don't want to like be in a team speak with like the players and stuff. Which I'm not using as a valid excuse, but like I think that's from kind of what I've heard.
Yeah, interesting. If we got my man Day with a 10 bomb, let's get a Day, get a waist with a chat. I'm bad, Sam. I don't want to yell in your fucking ear. But shout out to my man Day Season. But yeah, I can see Falcons making moves. But now listen, Ben was going on and on about how Shotzi would never go to the Falcons, or this guy would never go to the Falcons, and yada yada yada. But Sam, I really do think there's a way where in an off-season time, Falcons might actually sway some top players and sway some superstars to come over there and play for them. I really do believe that.
I mean, you've heard my rant about it, bro. I've said it on the show a bunch of times. They went into every other esport, bought the bet. They just did it again with R6. And they go into every esport and they swing their big old dick around and they spend cash. And then they came to the CDL and tried to do like this homegrown, it didn't work. So I think they're just like, fuck it, dude.
Doing the thatch is in here, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Dylan. Unbelievable. But yeah, Sam, that was my argument to Ben. I said, Ben, look at CSGO. Look at Rocket League. These Falcons don't mind spending, bro. They want to get the best teams, brother. They want to get the best shit. Yeah. People are saying Scump stream. Damon's on Scump stream. Let's take a look. See what's going on. Let's tune in.
Absolutely.
Nothing ever changed. And I don't know.
But I was saying, I feel like Kyler and Ant are going to work better than AG and Ant. I mean, just straight up, like how the game's played and pacing, it's like, dude, they literally already proved that they worked together earlier in the year.
Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, like, I wish we would have stuck it out and gave them at least another chance after that first event, because I don't think Kyler really did anything bad at that event.
Yeah.
And to be honest, dude, I think the guys were just fucking beat at that event.
Yeah.
And like that's on us. I mean, you can't blame anyone for that.
That jet lag?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that was we only have one because there wasn't really anyone playing. I think we're playing Carolina.
Oh,
No
you can play the
fucking
Stallions.
way.
They can play
Oh,
the Stallions
shit.
if they want.
Why?
Why do you say no
what-
fucking ways in? I think I know why, but
Well, the rumor is Kenny's going there.
that's what I'm saying.
Not
You have to
anymore.
send me a. You have to send me a screenshot, Damon.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't leak shit.
I gave Kyler confidence last night. He dropped 77.
Hey,
Saw me
good
last
shit.
night getting-
Wait, what?
You saw me getting game ready last night, Damon? I'll be ready.
Tom
Gotcha.
just said, "Not anymore. Kenny isn't going."
Oh, really? Who the fuck does that kid think he is? Well, get him in the fucking call.
Yeah, wait, Tom. What the fuck? What just happened in the last 5 minutes?
But you got Scump's Discord?
Goodness gracious, man! It is all
What
over.
does this
yeah,
guy think
I
he is
should.
around roster mania?
Listen,
time? Join the
somebody,
fucking call.
You know what
somebody's got to beat FaZe, man.
Oh my
Somebody's
god.
got to beat these fuckers. I went person to person on FaZe at the bar on Sunday, and I
me
just said,
see.
"You guys are annoying, man. Just one by one." Said, "You guys are too fucking good. Can somebody shoot back
Should we go in there?
Bound to go
against
in there.
these guys?"
Let's go in there.
Yeah.
Octane said,
Yeah.
"Yo, does." Holy shit! There he is. How you doing? Oh man.
Guys,
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm hearing that Kenny shit fell through, bro. I'm hearing it fell through. I heard there was something with
Really?
the contracts or something with the something with the like the transfer and the money and just Carolina.
Pay? Well, hey, man, we
Ah.
want 35 grand. I know you were formerly on a 6-figure salary, but here we're gonna give you about 25K and some gum. Maybe that's the reason it fell through.
Yo, Tom, you got your ear to the streets and shit,
poverty,
huh?
why does not bread it
I
up?
know everything, man. I know everything.
He knows everything.
I even knew the time of when the tweet was coming out. I knew the time and everything. You know what I mean?
Wait, you knew the time of our tweet?
Oh yeah, I knew 10 a.m. Pacific. Done deal. Boom. Scheduled.
Bro,
scheduled
Mitch
tweet.
with a tier 1
Live
for
at
25.
8:30.
Welcome back.
Scheduled
Oh,
Scheduled
shit,
tweet.
sorry.
I knew the scheduled tweet and everything. I know it all.
Oh, hell no. Joey, update. You have some explaining to do, brother. How the fuck did Tom know?
I know it all. Son. I got ears everywhere. That's all you
Bro,
gotta know.
I had
These guys sniffing everything out, man.
I can sniff
Yeah.
it out.
it was I think it was 10 a.m. CST, but
It was.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
bet. Yeah, that's what I bet. 10 a.m. That's why I went live at 7:55 a.m. Pacific time.
oh my god, so you knew.
I
knew-
think JP texts me. He goes, "How the fuck is Tom awake right now? How does he know this?"
I know everything. I know everything. And I knew
What a drama.
I knew they were
What
gonna
a
say
drama-loving
that, too.
freak.
Absolutely. Tony, how are you? I saw you getting shit on yesterday. Slowly.
Bro, no, you did not. Why are you saying
Nah,
that?
yo, Tom, he was
I had
doing his thing
one
in
or
church.
I had one or two, no, even in respawn, I had like 2 bad maps. The
Oh, you
rest
played
were pretty
Respawn last
good.
night too?
Brother, the rest, the second
he
series,
played
I just got
alright.
really
Alright.
tired.
I was watching you play.
First
SMU. You
series,
were
I
doing
was
your
good,
thing in
though.
church.
Yo, who
Thank
was
you,
Tom
bro.
in like the NFL world of like like the sports like
Stephen
roster
A.
changes and shit?
Stephen A.
It's Stephen A.
On the
Who's the first one?
Fabrizio Romano. The Call of Duty scene. You guys probably don't even know who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
Fabrizio Romano's like he's like the football soccer version of like leaks and like,
just
like
saying
he's
Woj.
like
Okay.
he's kind of like that guy for that
Fucking
sport for
Woj.
soccer.
They're saying what? Yeah, Waj. They're saying Rappaport.
Slowly.
Schefter?
Slowly.
But what else?
Shams.
Retired, man.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot
what
of
else
other
is
shit,
there?
Too. There's Johnny,
Yeah.
Johnny the LAG. There's
We just saw that.
Hey, brother, Falcons are picking up NA players. Those motherfuckers are about to drop a bag. I was waiting for that
Really?
leak. Yeah, I was waiting for that leak, but they weren't leaking it, so I'm just leaking it now.
That's where I think AG is going to go.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can see AG going there too. I can maybe see AG
That guy
going there.
fucking loves cash.
I mean, Tony,
Wait.
who doesn't though? I mean, realistically, like cash talks, brother. That's why. It's
Yeah,
like,
but he's buying like Dior trunks and shit. Like he's gonna see that and be like, "Holy fuck!"
Wait, yo, Tom. I said $5 million. Falcons come to the table. I might be signing on the
you might
dotted
need to get
line.
in there, Seth. You might need to get in there. 1 year,
I
$5
might
million.
need to get
This guy AJ's gonna be
active.
playing from a
You know?
yacht in the middle of the Mediterranean.
Yeah, have Hector loan you out. You know what I mean? Hector loan you out for a little bit. Boom.
Oh yeah, I think he would too.
He
Got
definitely
Hector
would.
10%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
You know?
came on as coach.
But yo, this is getting wild.
Yeah, and then the C9 thing, maybe, right? Like maybe C9, like
Yep.
maybe that's a potential for AG. Like if AG wanted to go to C9, like that maybe could be a thing. But I don't think they're changing. I'll be honest. I don't think they're gonna change.
I don't want that to
I
happen.
mean, the only player that they would get rid of is Attach.
Yeah.
can't-
Him and
So you
him
would
and
have-
Sib. I mean,
So
fuck.
you would have to
Seattle Surge and Mac.
you'd have to turn Mac back into a flex.
Yeah, they might be. They
Which-
might
do
be
you-
different
do you
if
see
that
them doing
happens.
that? Do you see them doing that, Zinni? I don't think they're going to do that. They might.
I mean, the only teams I can see Pred going to are Cloud9 or
Or
Falcons.
what if he goes to Ravens?
And then if you're Cloud9, are they thinking like, okay, fuck, we
Yeah.
weren't gonna make a move, but now with other teams changing, we feel like we have to. So that's really what it comes down to.
Sam, that's a good shout. What about Raven? He could theoretically, if Kenny falls through to the Ravens, he could go to the Ravens. And you get a TJ
He's not going to that poverty org.
Damn.
No, he could, wait.
Brother, I'm keeping it real.
What's your beef with does Carolina not pay any money? Like I don't understand. They don't pay.
Oh,
Really?
There's no way, right?
You don't think that he would take a like
I feel like nobody's paying money right now.
The Falcons.
the Falcons will pay cash?
brother,
I
if
mean, yeah,
Falcons are
besides-
picking up,
besides
hold
the
on.
I don't think that he wants to actually
Brother.
play in like a team though. In like
I'm
even with the
sure
Falcons, he's not sniffing wins.
Listen, I agree with you. I would want to play for the better team. But if Falcons are doing an NA rebuild and they go to Pred and say, yo, we're going to give you the keys and we're going to give you a fuck ton of cash and this is your place for the future, I could definitely see him taking
Listen,
that.
I've been in a keys for cash situations and it was the worst time of my life.
Yeah, you're getting
I-
paid. You're getting fucking just absolute
was the
benched.
worst.
Mental. It was the
fun.
worst.
But you're
Shout out
getting
Karma.
railed.
It was the worst
Hey.
mental I've ever been in my life.
But the first of every month, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, true. Then I walked out to my balcony in the Marina Del Rey and I said,
Someone said, fuck my mental at that point.
What if I
mean,
trip?
yeah, bro, but like you're competing, man. Like your whole as a COD player, your whole mental is tied to whether your team is good or bad, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and people were saying, like, I wonder how the vibes will be with Kyler and shit. I'm like, bro, they were absolutely the worst vibes ever. You could just tell in the player camps when you're losing like that, there are no vibes,
So
dude.
Kyler.
No.
I mean, Kyler's vibey. He's just a
Yeah,
vibey
Kyler's
guy.
vibey as fuck.
Yeah, like he's not like he's gonna come in and they're just not like Kyler's. It's impossible to not vibe with Kyler. Like he's
Nah,
just
the
always
pacing is
doing
going to be
his
unreal with him and Ant again. Like they just play at the same pace, so they both elevate each other. Like AG's
They just gotta-
AG's
they
dirty
just
at
gotta
getting
make sure
kills and
that
being a slayer, but he's just slower.
They just gotta make sure they're just doing the fundies right, bro. They're not over pushing because there was some situations where I mean they just weren't even rotating at certain points. Is Damon in here?
Yeah, well, did
Yeah,
you
he's
see what
in
we've
it.
been doing for the last fucking 7 weeks?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's been like there's been some like as long as they're doing the fundies right. Like Tony, why the fuck did you say please suck my cock in a fucking chat? What's wrong?
Because your fucking Fremen pussies are on my cock, so they can suck my
Wait,
dick.
What are they
Going.
saying?
What do they say?
Done.
Don't
I was
even say
listen.
nothing.
It was private between me and Tom's chat. Please continue.
Okay,
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I actually do agree. I think the pacing is gonna be better because Huke and Shotzi, like, just think about playing against that, right? Like, they're just constantly in your face, like, constantly getting kills. I think what Damon said is right. Like, their S&D is gonna be way better, like, off the jump. But they just got to do the fundies right in hardpoint, bro. Like, they got to take the right routes. I heard JP talking about route taking on like a clip or something, and I agree with him, like 100%. Like, the routes are important, bro. Like, you'll see, like, some of the top players in the game, they're taking the same routes. Like, they're doing the same shit over and over again. And
Well, they just got a good string. They just got, like, player 2 spawns up. He has to pick up this. Player 3 spawns up. He's got to pick up this.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
that
yeah.
string and that pacing.
Yeah,
And
we
you
didn't
can-
have that.
yeah,
Bro, you can
the problem
literally
is-
tell, like,
The problem
Go
is
ahead.
once they start to do it, like if they do it 1 or 2 seconds too late, that's it. It's too late. Like
Yeah,
it's a game of timings. Like COD is a game of seconds, a game of timings. Like if you're hesitant and you don't do it right away, or the right person doesn't do it, and then somebody needs to pick up that slack coming off spawn, it's already chalked. Like it's already fucked up.
Like you watch some of the best hardpoint teams like Vancouver. I mean Toronto. This event were fucking insane. But dude, they are just. You can tell watching those guys. It looks like a completely different game compared to other teams.
Yeah.
Like they are just
yeah.
so fast,
100%.
and they're always there together.
Yeah, it was
And I
never
feel
a
like that's
talent
where. And this game's a bang out, bro. This game is a fucking
all Black
AW
Ops 6 is.
bang out.
It's just fucking hacker stacking hills and trading.
I mean, it's a banger, but you still gotta use your fucking brain. If you don't use
Yeah.
your brain, you'll make the map a shit show.
But I feel like it's like you have to get that wave and then you use your brain. It's like, okay, we got 3. Now I have to go block the spawn, force them there. Now we get 4 again. Now I go back, block the spawn again. It's like that type of COD.
Yeah, 100%. And everybody's got to have the same game plan in their head too. Like people can't view the game differently. in
Listen,
their
people
heads.
keep saying this flex thing. I brought it up like a week ago. Didn't want to do it. Okay, like can we just like close that?
Wait, what was that?
Talk about like Pred to
The
a
AG
flex.
on a flex. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some
Like,
people are
just
saying
shut
why
up about
not, why
it.
not just move Pred to a flex and then
that doesn't want to. There you go.
There you go. Boom. Damon Barlow.
There you go.
Stevie
Shout out
Ford.
Damon.
Stevie 4 in the
Good,
building.
thank you, Damon.
Slowly. And it always gets
So
weird when you
fucking
start
sexy in that
changing
shit,
rules.
bro. Holy fuck.
Yo, what the fuck are you eating over there, Damon? What are you eating over
I
there?
eat some eggs, but like, I don't know. They think I'm stupid. Like,
Absolutely.
not everything. Trust me. I had a lot of time to think.
Yeah, I feel like role changes always gets weird, to be honest with you.
Oh, 100%.
I feel like once you start picking people out of their roles and start switching it, like that's when you know it's compromised and that you're better off just making a change.
Bro, we're halfway through the year, and now AG's got to learn. See, the thing about this game, though, is where I feel like it could be easier is that they switch already a lot just based off their spawn and what they got to do. So it's like...
Yeah.
I feel like the flex roll in this game isn't a thing.
But then you can argue the other way around.
It's not a
where
thing.
You
Thank
can
you.
argue the other way around, Seth, where it's like, okay, well, that's why the flex
I said that
changed.
weeks ago,
Like, the
Damon,
role
when everyone was
change
bitching
wouldn't do
about
anything.
Ken.
Right?
Yeah. No, I feel...
I was like, they
exactly.
would already be using the same gun in like 80% of the situations anyway.
Yeah, like they already got that shit ready to go.
Yeah, like protocol AG will be running, or red card AG's running an AR, protocol is running an AR. Like Ken has a sub out on Vault P1. Like they would be using the same gun in all these situations already.
Yeah, for sure. What do you guys think
But
about
then he's
Johnny
probably-
for Lins? You guys like that?
Dude, see, I saw Gotaga say that they were never getting rid of Lins, and now they might be getting rid of Lins. But Johnny was absolutely tucking at the major. So
Yeah. He was going
I don't know.
crazy, bro.
I think it's the same combo, just the pacing combo. Like
You think
Kismet's
he's faster
super
than-
selfless. I
Yeah,
think Johnny's way faster than Linz.
yeah,
Linz is like a kill whore slayer. He's a good kill whore, but he's not. Johnny was like running at people dropping 50.
That's what you need in this game, dude. You need players to open the map. Like those ratty, slow players. Like there's a couple of them that do it well in this game, but I feel like that play style is like so easily exploited in this title. Like,
But
when you get
surely
players
that's
like
not the
Neptune,
only
they just
change, right?
Run, bro.
Look at Neptune, bro. He comes into Vancouver.
Yeah,
he's that
he's
headbutt, just
running.
and now Vancouver looks like a completely different team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, but surely
To be
there's
honest,
no
they have
way
a-
it's
they have
just
a pretty
one
good
change,
foundry, I
right?
think.
What'd you say, Zinni?
You guys, surely there's no way it's just Johnny for Linz, right?
That's
Like you
what I
think
said, Zen. I think they need another
like,
hour.
bro, I fucking love Priesta, but come on.
He's
I mean, I feel like the
I'll be right
thing
back, I'll be
people
right
don't
back.
understand is like, dude, unless you take like a massive risk, there's like nobody.
You can get Fellow.
yeah, you could
mean,
get Fellow.
Fellow and
but-
Lunars have teamed together in the past. I think that they work well together.
I mean, that's the thing, Damon, is like...
Because
at that
I
point,
get
you
that,
take
but
a
I
risk.
love Tyler, bro. It'll be like what his 10th time back in the league. Like that's how they're gonna look at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, like I said, it might not be fair, but like that's just how it is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
'Cause trust me, like we looked at everyone, and like there really wasn't anything unless it was like a who fucking knows. Like
Yeah. That's what I was saying, Damon. You could, like, theoretically, like, they could take a risk, right?
Yeah.
Like, they could go into challengers and pick somebody out that, like, you just don't know, right? Like, who fucking knows?
or
what
you
they're
just
gonna
say
do.
fuck it, like yo, hey, yeah, fellow's been a lot, but maybe we need a different look, and like that's also a way to look at it.
Right.
Just whether or not they want to play with him.
Yeah. No,
That's
for
a
sure.
big org. What if they went after AG as a flex?
Well, I
AG
mean, that's
as a
the shit that
flex?
Gotaga said on stream, though, Zen. Remember, Gotaga said that he doesn't want AG on the team because of all the out of the game
Oh,
shit
no.
that he was dealing with.
I did not.
Oh, you didn't see those
I
stuff?
think
Yeah,
that...
I don't-
Gotaga
know
was saying that
anything,
he doesn't
but
want him to play for him because
That's
of
what
I
think.
can't see AG going anywhere but one place, and I literally don't know what's happening.
What's that one place?
Hear you.
C9?
No shit.
Yeah, I think that's where everybody's saying. Like, everybody
For
thinks
who?
it's
If it does, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be attached. He's the odd man Seattle out, dude.
Yeah, I would probably say... I could see Falcons, too, Damon. I could see Falcons for sure. Because Falcons, I'm hearing they want to pick up NA talent, and you never know. They can throw the bag at people and be like, yeah, we'll build around you, right? Give them the bag, right? And then they can start with one, which could theoretically be AG. Or somebody else. I mean, I don't know who they're fucking looking at, but I know Falcons want to change, and I know they want to
That
put
is-
some NA talent.
Bro, why so late? Like, why did they wait until they literally most likely can't even come close to qualifying for champs? I don't understand. If they were willing to do a full NA roster, why the fuck would you wait that long? After watching your team,
they
just
weren't
get-
willing as first. They realized that they wanted to try it, and then they went 0-18,
Dylan
and they
is
were like,
comedy.
okay, it's just not working.
Dylan's in the chat.
I
He
don't
said,
know,
please no. But yeah, Falcons are definitely making moves, bro, for sure. They're making moves, and you know money talks. Money
They just
definitely
came to their
talks, bro.
senses, dude.
And then I'm also surprised with Rock. Well, I'm not surprised by the change, but what do you guys think about RC's coming in? Tony, what do you think about that? You like that?
Wait for
Tony?
who?
He's coming in for Paul X on Rokkr.
Yeah, I mean, Paul was struggling, bro. I know Alec just won Challenger Champs. I really only saw Johnny frying. Like, that's the only thing that stood out, but I'm sure,
I'm back.
with all due respect, it's a bit of an upgrade here.
Alec won Challenger Champs last season, and he just won Major 2 Challengers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's making a name right now in Challengers.
I mean, I think Estriel is one of the best players in the game, and you just don't really get to
Estriel's nice.
see it. Estriel's actually dirty, and they're just. I think Nero too needs to pick it back up. I love Dill,
Their
but
whole team is good though. Gio is their best player at both events.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Nero for me has gotten significantly worse since Major 1.
Yeah.
And I think
Well,
I think
the whole
Dill needs
team
to
is,
pick it back up.
coming heavily though. Other than, I mean, he hasn't been great, but I think their whole team was kind of shit. Other than Estriel, right?
I like the Alec move. I think they that team had to make a move.
Yeah, and Alex also just like a vet. Like he could help him out with a lot of shit. I feel like that's like a pretty young team, so I feel like Alec, like I feel like that was a good move for him. Like they needed a vet like that to come in, kind of teach him some ways, teach him some things.
Yeah.
He can work with Dan well too, I think.
Nah, 100%. I think I like that move a lot. It's just can Alex slay is the thing. I don't really think they need slayers though, bro. With Estriel and Geo, I mean, they they pick up a lot of kills on the map.
Yeah,
They need maps that aren't Vault in their pool. That's what they need.
Well, Vault Search is gone.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I completely forgot
Peace.
about that. Yeah.
yeah. What do you guys think about that? Thank God, right? Vault Search was horrible, bro. That map was so
I think
bad.
dealership is not great, but at
No,
least it's different.
dealership is ass. Rewind should have never left.
Wait, that's actually funny, the Vault thing, because like when we played them in the league match last split or whatever, I mean, this is another thing. When we had AG, dude, we pretty much had like auto vetoes on everything. They were just maps we weren't good at.
I mean, you guys
Protocol
were just-
control.
We played them on triple Vault in that first match, and I'm pretty sure we definitely got railed. And then we just banned triple Vault at the event, and
railed
Yeah.
them.
yeah. I mean, aside from one map, so.
Yeah, the map pools, people don't understand how important that is. Being able to play every single map, it just makes
so
your vetoes
important.
so much better in every series.
Yeah.
Because then you're not giving their best
beat
map.
the other team.
Yeah, no, it's straight up.
And if you look at it, that's definitely where like FaZe is kind of ahead right now. Like at least compared to the others, because they pretty much play everything.
Yeah,
And they don't really have crazy weaknesses compared to, I guess, everybody else.
What doesn't FaZe play? Don't they not play what's the hard point they don't play a lot?
FaZe?
They
Yeah.
play a lot of Skyline.
Yeah, they vetoed that in the final, right? I mean, rightfully so.
They don't play a lot of
check.
Skyline.
Yeah, they definitely don't play a lot of Skyline. But I can check. We'll check and see what they vetoed real quick.
I can't believe we're at the point where the league is just Thanos snapping maps into the rotation and pros don't even have a say. I can't believe it.
Listen, I'm gonna say something right
I
here.
don't mind that. I don't
I
mind
love
that.
it. I
I don't
love
mind
No,
it at all,
I
Sammy.
love it.
I love Rewind,
I love
dude.
it.
Dealership.
I
No,
love that the players have zero
FaZe banned
input.
Vault in the grand finals. They banned Vault. They didn't ban Skyline.
Hey, season 3 comes out. We're getting some new maps. Thanos snap in some more. Fuck it.
Yes,
I love
bro.
it,
That's what
brother.
I'm saying. But people
Yeah,
are
but
saying that they're not going to do it
That
for
makes
Major
sense.
4.
I mean, you said that makes sense.
Vancouver's pretty good at it.
Yeah,
so,
it's like their go-to map. Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't get to the Skyline, right?
Vancouver's the one who banned Skyline. They
Yeah,
banned
Vancouver
Skyline.
Oh,
don't play
really?
Skyline.
Yeah,
They
Vancouver
don't play.
banned
It's their
Skyline.
auto veto.
Hardpoint.
They don't play it.
Well, they play Search, right? They just don't play
They don't play
HB.
Hardpoint. Yeah, they have the least amount
yeah.
of Skyline reps in the league.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
Vancouver
sure.
actually picked Skyline Search for the map too.
Yeah, was that
Yeah,
one shit
yeah.
real? Was it Carolina who has 24 bans on Skyline? Was that Skyline
Probably-
Search?
It's probably been Search probably.
Bro, Thieves had what, 16 bans on Protocol, or was it Protocol? And then they played it against Toronto.
Oh, yeah,
and then they lost it. Yeah, Nade Shot was freaking the fuck out. He's like, we
That was
haven't
a
played
weird
this
one.
shit all year.
I mean,
And they
it's like
come in
they're
and
like
get slammed on it.
they're like the same way. Like they got like veto problem, like map problems. Maps they aren't good at. Like everyone has it, and like some are just way worse than others.
Yo, are there any old school maps coming back? Like, are they bringing back any maps?
Wasn't there a Fringe remake that was talked about? Or am I?
I don't even know what the season 3 maps are that are coming out.
Well, there's
You
like
know, Tom,
5 6v6 maps, right?
Tom, I think
I
that
think
tweet
it's
tells
either
us
4 or
they're not
5.
making a change.
Yeah, I don't think they're making a change.
There's no way. If that tweet went fucking out and they're making a change, that would be diabolical.
That's why I told you. Like, I don't think Cloud9's making a change. I don't think they're changing. I can see.
I don't
can see
think
AG maybe
I don't
going
think
there,
they
but-
should though. I think Cloud9's been on like a positive trajectory. Like I don't
I don't think that they're going to. Either.
I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, they've been getting better. People, what about like Boston? I thought maybe Boston was gonna be looking at some changes, but they're another one who's like,
they did good enough
Yeah.
to.
See that, bro? I swear to God, it was a trap event for them because they did good enough to feel good about their team, but they're actually not that good.
yeah,
I swear, or I'm a hater. I could just be hating on Boston, but
they're
I
just
feel like
in
it's a
that
situation
cycle.
where they could upgrade their team, but they placed like good enough to feel good about it.
Yeah, now they're in that cycle.
Yeah.
100%.
When is like the
I could be
official?
wrong.
When is the official like roster lock for like champs and stuff? It's got to be like after everything, right?
I have no idea.
Dude, that's why I'm saying, like,
yeah.
dude, I bet people are like looking at like us. It's like if you actually do have to make a change, bro, it's so difficult because you're literally just taking a risk.
There's so many. There's only like a couple windows, right, this year, Damon, where you like feel good about making changes, like post minor 2 or like after a major. But like
because everything now is really quick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you do it in the middle of a qualifier, like stint,
Like you
it
kind of
feels
have
so
to do it
bad.
now. If you actually are thinking about it, it like has to be now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then who else are we missing? I think that's everybody. I think that's everything. Falcons are making.
'Cause I mean-
I expect Falcons to be picking up some people here shortly. To be honest with you.
No way C9 tweeted the fucking stream. Clip,
Yeah,
bro.
they tweeted that shit. That shit
This is heartbreaking.
Miami making. I don't think Miami's making changes because who do you get? I mean, they have a full Spanish roster. If they are making changes, I mean, who's another Spanish player that can come in and actually replace?
Don't they
them?
have that one guy?
Super.
Super?
Super.
Hey, Super. He came in for a match.
Yeah,
Wasn't
the
it
whole
one
team was
match?
Sick and they got fried.
Yeah, they got shit on.
Wicks.
But
yeah, I mean, they're-
like second out.
There were all the rumors Real to Optic, and I'm like, boys, if they gave Real to us, there would be they wouldn't win.
I heard that almost went through, Seth.
Dude, they would not win.
What the
Miami, yeah, if they
They're
gave
not
us
winning anyway, respectfully, but
but you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
he
yeah,
is
of course. Yeah, he's their best
he
player.
is
He
yeah,
has
by
been like
far.
their fucking backbone.
Yeah. Rancor and Real are two like actually very good talents. I really like watching them play.
They're actually gross, dude.
Yeah, this year's just been fun to watch with all the like revolving doors of like good players coming in. I feel like this next split's about to be nuts, bro.
Well, this is like one of the biggest roster manias I feel like we've had in a long time. There's a lot of changes.
Mid-season?
5 team changes? That's insane.
Yeah, mid-season 5 changes is crazy.
Yeah.
What a fucking pleasure, man. What a pleasure. I mean, not for the players and shit, but to be able to watch it, holy shit.
Hey, what did you guys say about Boston? You guys think Boston should change?
Nah, we said that
saw
they're
everybody
just
else
in
is
that
changing?
cycle. They're in that cycle, Tony. They're in that cycle where like they
During
did-
that
they did-
cycle
they
of
did
like
just good
belief,
enough.
they're like, bro, we're right there. They're like we can do it. So I
They
don't
did
think
good
they're gonna
enough, and
change.
it's a curse, Tony.
Scrappy said
No.
that Ghost he could speak Spanish.
Cap.
There you go.
You're back.
So Scrap said,
He probably can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
I
up?
feel like Dan probably can.
He probably can.
Bro, after the Carolina series, fucking Ernie teleported to the watch party. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He got there so quick when they played Ravens. He was up there immediately.
You went
Dude,
fucking
Real-
serious.
He
Real
looking for
was
some gas.
shitting on them, then leaned back and said, "You're dog shit, bro."
nah.
Yeah, I walked up
That's
to
great.
him on Sunday, and I was like, dude, that shit was comedy.
Yo, you see Jersey Jerry's tweet, Seth?
No, what'd he say?
That bring back Scump.
Bring back Scump?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, Seth, real quick, who has like who like changes all the roles in this Discord?
I can.
Okay.
Why, you need something?
I mean, you might have to later.
Yeah, just text me.
Yeah.
What? You want him to take AG's roles away?
I mean, I feel like everyone still has a role.
Or I'll have True do it. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Damon, anything you need, just
Just
DM True.
anyone who's just not on the team, just don't let them see that channel.
True, you heard him.
That sounds so fucked up, but like, yeah.
Ah, it's true. You got
That's
the clips in there and shit. Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah, they can see your VOD. They can see everything.
Apparently, Lynn said on stream that he will be going back to challengers. A couple people in my chat did say that. It was only two
Yes, people are
but-
saying he went live.
Yeah, he went live, and apparently that's what he said. Which I think that's what we expected, right, Sam? Sam, that's what you said, right? He's probably just gonna go back to challengers and try and like work his way back up.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I can see LAG making another change. I can see them making
They
two
should.
changes.
They
two-person?
if
Yeah.
they only make a 1-person change, I don't think it's going to move the needle much for them. They need to make a 2-person change.
I mean, you're looking at Kiz is probably safe, right?
Yeah, it's,
Kids-
I mean,
You're
it
looking
should
at
be for
the
Preston.
ARs?
Yeah, Kismet's definitely
It
safe.
should be for Preston.
Which I mean,
Yeah.
there are ARs and challengers that could theoretically get picked up. That people
Isn't
want to take the
Cobra?
risk.
Isn't Cobra an AR? But the whole Visa thing,
EU.
and all that.
Yeah, mid-season European pickups are tricky.
Yeah, it's
Listen.
impossible.
Just know, if Afro was in NA, he would be scooped up so fast. That guy is
Yeah, he's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Afro and the
Afro is
Astros.
so good at this game.
I fuck with that guy too.
Yeah, he's been cooking. He's been like the KD leader too for like the last 2 sets, I think. Wait, you're saying there's a visa issue with Afro?
I mean,
Just with
mid-season, yeah.
any.
I mean, could you theoretically? I mean, that's what's weird, right? It's like, what are they playing for if that's the case?
Well, the only teams that can
it's
expedite
a
the
good-
visa
good
process
question.
are the Canadian teams, like the Vancouver and Toronto. Like, if they
Yeah, it's
really
a lot
wanted an
easier for
EU
them, right?
player, they can probably get that done in like 2 weeks if they expedite it. Whereas NA, you're looking at like a month plus. You're just at the
But
mercy of the
2
government.
weeks. I mean, 2 weeks. You're right back into league match. You've played 2 matches in 2 weeks.
Let me ask you:
You're already-
is it expensive to get a visa?
It just takes long. Like, it's just not a quick process.
But if you're Afro and you're Cobra and you're all these players, Tony, wouldn't you go through that process anyway, just to have it?
They can't.
You have
They
to have
can't.
an
Can't till you're
employer to do
employed.
it, right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so that's what it is. You just So
Yeah, you can't
really
just like individually apply for it.
I don't want to get political or anything, but has Donald made it harder to like get a visa?
According to
Well,
Benj,
actually, now
I've seen
you
the
can-
ballot.
I don't know.
if you want, you can pay the small fee of $5 million to get a gold card to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
lifetime U.S. residency.
Listen,
I
ever
said
since
that to
ever
my
since
boss.
Donald's been in, it was even a pain in the ass for me with my green card shit.
Oh, really?
Even last term, it
Oh,
took me
shit.
like a year to fucking get like a new one or something. It was
We're gonna
something
talk
like that.
about this. Let me go get my hat. Hold up.
Yo, Zin, we
Jerry's
gotta
calling me.
dip.
All right. Hold on,
Dude, I
Jerry's
swear-
calling me.
Man, it was good talking to you
Bro,
guys.
yeah, enjoy y'all's
every
off the
single
grid and shit,
time.
man.
Dude, every time we got a roster change, we have a sponsored stream. It's like it's actually
great.
insane.
Yeah, it does happen every time. You're always on off the grid when shit's going
Bro,
down. Your chat's
every
going crazy.
time.
Wait, Tom, what happened when you were playing fucking X Defiant?
Oh, dude, I
did
forget.
Ranked come out?
Yeah, ranked
I
play
think Ranked
dropped.
came
Yeah,
out.
ranked play dropped as soon as I loaded up an X Defiant sponsor stream.
Oh wait, yeah. Same shit happened. We were playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
I think we were playing Fortnite, and they're like ranks out. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. My whole sponsor
some
stream,
shit.
the chat's just losing fucking composure, and then right after that sponsor stream, X Defiant shut down. Literally right after that sponsor stream, and then people say I shut it down. It was my fault. They're saying it was my fault. That's why I shut down. What are you gonna do?
fucking Tom, man.
Fucked
It is,
up.
it is
Hey,
what
y'all
it
have
is.
fun
Man.
on off the grid, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves.
All right, bros. It was good talking to y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah, absolute pleasure, boys.
Later, boys.
Are you guys on tomorrow, or what y'all doing?
Yeah, I'll be around. I'll be on. I'm actually getting off early today. It's my
Okay.
my girlfriend's grandfather's birthday, so go smoke some hookah. Go chill out a little
Oh
bit.
hell yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
enjoy. Sammy, is Sam in? Oh, Sam already left.
Hey,
All right. Well, if you're on tomorrow, Tom, you want to do something?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to play
we'll
some
do something.
games. Yeah, let me know if y'all
All right,
want to play
good.
some party games, bro, like Repo or some
Yo,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
dude, I was saying repo with our group would be
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
Hey, low key, that
should,
game
bro.
could be fun.
I'm actually down. We'll talk. I'll hit you guys up and we'll do
All
something.
right,
Yeah, sub
Alright,
me in,
fellas.
guys. Yeah, sub me in.
It was good.
Come on.
What the hell? I thought that was K-Son, bro.
There was-
Aiden, what the fuck?
I didn't hear my name mentioned at all, bro. Like,
Oh,
what the
I didn't
heck,
know if you want.
I'm out of there, bro. I'm out of there.